Jetstar Airbus, a 320 to 200 flight, 3K 538 from Phuket, HKT, to Singapore. Sin has just made a landing on the runway after 1 hour and 35 minutes of flight. This is the final descent, safely touching down, ending a short but impressive journey. Finnair Airbus, a 350 to 900F, Light AY151 from Helsinki, HEL, to Phuket, HKT, has just completed a nearly 11-hour journey. This final descent moment captures the plane gracefully tilting its wings before touching down on the runway, ushering in a tropical vacation after a transcontinental flight. Jetstar Airbus, a 320 to 200F flight, 3K 538 from Phuket, HKT, to Singapore, Sin, is accelerating strongly on the runway for takeoff. Engines roar, wings spread wide, preparing to leave the ground to begin a 1 hour and 35-minute journey across the skies of Southeast Asia. From Phuket, HKT to Penang, is in the precise moment of final descent. After a short 55-minute flight, the plane gradually descends over the blue sea, preparing to touch down on the runway, closing the journey, connecting two famous destinations in Southeast Asia. Airboat 767 to 300 ER flight ZF4444 from Phuket HKT to Moscow, VKO, accelerates strongly on the runway for takeoff. The engines roar, the fuselage shakes powerfully before lifting off the ground, starting the 10-hour transcontinental flight. The privately owned Grumman G 21 Ampere Goose seaplane, flight GWH from Camden, CDU, to Avalon, AVV, is making its dramatic landing. After a 3-hour and 45-minute journey, the sturdy wings bring the aircraft to the runway. The landing gear gradually lowers, ready to touch down safely, concluding the flight across the Australian sky. 377 to 300 flight QR 840 from Phuket, HKT, to Penang. Pen has just completed a 45-minute journey. In this final descent moment, the giant aircraft touches down smoothly on the runway, the engines roaring as they engage thrust reverse, ending the short flight between two coastal cities in Southeast Asia.
Is going to be showcasing America's premier airlifter, the Boeing C-17 Globemaster Mark III. It is just lining up on the runway. It's an incredibly powerful four-engine high-wing.
I'll move on to one of those units, and obviously we talked about the separation and the differences of what those units will do. Right now they're moving on the aircraft, and the load master will be directing them to their seats. They'll get their seatbelt on.
The United States Air Force, USAF, Boeing C-17 Globemaster performs a powerful solo C-17 handling display. With its massive body and 4 powerful jet engines, this heavy military transport aircraft glides down the runway, demonstrating impressive maneuverability for a giant in the sky. A Royal Australian Air Force, RAF, Pilatus PC-21 performs its final descent, decked out in the distinctive red livery of the Roulette Aerobatic Display, the world-famous aerobatic display team. The sight of the aircraft gliding down against the blue sky and the mountains in the background is a display of precision, skill, and impeccable flying, a breathtaking moment of power and grace in the air. Singapore Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 takes off from the runway at Phuket Airport, HKT, beginning its journey to Singapore, SIN. With powerful wings and modern engines, the plane soars into the blue sky, starting a 1 hour and 35-minute flight. The final descent moment captures more than just the destination. It's the entire journey
staan we al die sneden s'nachts.
Ja, ja, ja.
Finnair's Airbus, a 350 to 900H, has just made a smooth landing on the runway of Phuket Airport, HKT, ending a 10-hour, 55-minute direct flight from Helsinki, HEL. With the blue sea behind and its softly curved wings, the aircraft touched down powerfully, a testament to advanced technology and pilot skill. Final descent, where landings become aerial art,